Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's currently Wednesday, August 22nd, 2012, and this is Day 9 Daily number 491, where ordinarily we learn to be a better gamer. But today we dick around because it's Funday Wednesday. That doesn't make any sense. Let's talk about this. For any of you who don't know, I have a show I do generally weekly. I'd probably call it 3 times a monthly, that occurs on my favorite day of the week, Monday. Now, on Funday Monday, what we do is we have people play the greatest game in the world, StarCraft 2, and in this game of StarCraft 2, they don't play normally. They use some sort of devious constraint I put on them. They submit it, and then I do a show on it. All these ridiculous things like you may only play with unit, where is a unit in StarCraft 2. And then they submit those, and I do it on a Monday. We call Funday Monday because we love Mondays, especially if we're a white-collar worker. I've been traveling, though. I've been to this far-off mystical land known as Germany. I have been in Germany this week at Gamescom. Germany, in Cologne. Cologne is a beautiful city. I love Cologne. But the German language sounds so angry all the time. There were times when after the day at Gamescom, I would need a ride back to my hotel, and I'd hear 2 of the IEM guys just like screaming at each other. And I was like, I don't mean to interrupt, but I was wondering if I could get a ride back to the hotel. I'm jet lagged and I need to go to sleep. And they would both go, oh, I can drive. Oh, I can drive. Oh, Sven, do you want to drive? Oh, no problem. If you don't need to, I'll totally take him. And then I realized that they were engaging in friendship 10 seconds ago. But it's hard for me. I'm from America. I don't understand what they're saying. Everything in the German language just sucks the happiness out of phrases. Like, let's take something cute. Let's take something really cute, like the word cookie. Like cookie, it has like a yippee sort of sound. You know what cookie is in German? Keks. What happened to cookie? Cakes. Let's take the cutest sentence I can think of. There's cookies in the baby room. Das ist Keks or Wickelraum. What? Ja, das ist Keks or Wickelraum. Do you want a cookie? Probably not anymore. Let's stick to that thinly sliced salami. So I got back from that and I came home, and I was originally going to be doing a show on Monday, but I kind of landed and just slept right through everything until like 3 p.m. on Tuesday. Sorry. So that's why we have Funday Wednesday. I'm going to announce a topic at the end of Funday Monday today, and feel free to submit at Monday at day9.tv. I have no idea when it will be because this weekend I'm going to MLG Raleigh, whereby I will be casting MLG Raleigh. Yeah! So you should go. Tune in at mlg.tv. If you go to day9.tv, my site, I have all the information already there. After this, the next week, you would think, why does he not do Funday Monday then? I'll tell you why. I'm going to be at the Penny Arcade Expo doing an extra special event with Red Bull called The Trial of the Xel'Naga, where you will get the chance to control the fate of the pros as they play. They'll be playing the game, and you can do things like drop a nuke wherever you want while they're playing. You can do things like plant a neutral baneling minefield in the middle of the map. If they walk over it, they die. Remember the planet cracker ability from the old alpha of StarCraft 2? Yeah, that's where the mothership just fires an endless beam down like Independence Day. Maybe you didn't know that existed. It exists now, and you can create a neutral mothership that will float everywhere around the map. Yay! So I'll be doing that, and I will get back after Monday. So I don't know when I'm going to do Funday Monday next, but that's fine. The important thing is this. I'm exhausted. I have stupid jet lag. It's so stupid. God, I couldn't even sleep on the airplane on the ride over, which is why I watched Never Say Never again. It's a good film. I recommend it. It's actually quite good. I like it. I went to bed at midnight last night, and my body woke me up at 12:45 and was like, we slept in, let's do shit. And I'm like, thanks, body. I appreciate it. That's good. Great. So I've been kind of doing the on and off thing, on and off, and I even need to turn on my overlay. Oh man, I'm off today. But that's okay. We're going to be embarking upon a wonderful journey that we call an Exhaustion Funday Monday. A Funday Monday which by I will be trying my damnedest to keep up with the game of StarCraft 2, but we'll just go ahead and trust whatever comes out of my mouth, and it'll be good. I also have a Dresden Files mug. Oh my god, everyone hates me because I thought Never Say Never was a good documentary. I did. And now Justin Bieber might face 6 months in jail for assaulting the paparazzi. Justin, all you have to do is spend 2 weeks being in the StarCraft 2 community with /r/StarCraft speculating about your life. Day 9 exhausted. Does he have a girlfriend? Is that what's going on? Photos of 8 people who could be his girlfriend. Reddit. Let's hop into game number 1 of today's Funday Monday, where everyone actually has no clue what the hell the topic is. Let me tell you today's Funday Monday topic, said Sean, meandering slowly to the point. I get around to it. Don't worry. In today's Funday Monday, you were requested to submit a game whereby you never attacked, you defended all game long, and the only way that you were ever able to kill your opponent was with nukes. That's right, it is the Kill 'em with Nukes Funday Monday. Kill 'em with nukes, rain down from above. It is the Cold War style Funday Monday. Too soon? Too soon? Let's hop into the game. Das ist Keks auf Wickelraum. There's cookies in the baby room. In the top left, we have our hero Nuke Tripper. And down in the bottom right, we have RDR Theta. Now, if you're a math guy, that seems pretty cool. That's somewhat close to the formula for getting the area of a sphere. I thought it was RDRD Theta, but there seems to be a D missing. This actually just integrates to, well, R squared theta. What the heck is your name supposed to mean, by the way, says Nuke Tripper. RDR Theta. Just begins by saying, it's a math thing. It's an integral. Is it really? Because if it's RDR Theta and we're integrating theta with respect to R, doesn't that just get R squared theta plus a constant? Isn't that... I mean, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Right? Now, let me just note that ordinarily I've been telling a lot of stories in the Funday Monday, but the thing is that I want to talk a little bit more about the players in today's Funday Monday. RDR Theta is a math major, and as you know, I'm a math major, so I can kind of speak from experience about who this man is, likely. He likely is somewhat hygienically disheveled. He probably wears tennis shoes with khaki pants and any shirt that was at the top of his laundry pile, folded neatly into a drawer. No, that's what they show in the movies. Let me tell you a little bit about what RDR Theta is about, right? RDR Theta doesn't give a fuck, man. He wears WCG 2005 shirts and just pants that are a little bit haggard and slippers with no socks because he doesn't care. He doesn't even own another pair of shoes. He just wears slippers. Oh, wait, I'm wearing a WCG. Oh, man, the story's really self-conscious now. Oh, shit, I just grabbed the shirt that was on the top of my laundry pile. Alright, cool, listen, let's just focus on the game. RDR Theta is a total pimped out, hyper-baller, badass mofo. Way over my head, says Nuke Tripper. Nuke Tripper, no doubt, well, your name is simpler. Yes, Nuke Tripper. It's one of those nuclear missiles that's activated by a tripwire. Kind of like if Michael Bay directed Home Alone. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh my god, Michael Bay directing Home Alone, I like my explosions. The movie would begin right as the two guys are invading the house, tripping the nuke wire. And as one of the evil villains dodge the nuke, out comes Macaulay Culkin with an Uzi. I guess it's a large Uzi, and he fires bullets through there, like, and he gets riddled with bullets, thousands of them. The clip makes no sense, and as he's falling to the ground, dying, but before he's dead, there's a sex scene. Michael Bay, I hope you brought popcorn extras. I like my explosions indeed, sir. So RDR Theta, just hanging out. Things looking good. Nuke Tripper, going to go ahead and start out, go Proxy Barracks, double gas. Now keep in mind, this is the Funday Monday where you have to kill your opponent only with nukes. So this is looking a lot like a proxy ghost build. RDR Theta is going to go ahead and start this game out by just chrono boosting a Zealot, getting his Cybernetics core out. Everything looks quite good except his title I don't think is an appropriate integral. Still, there's something that bothers me about that. Second gas going down to in the gas geyser. It's considered a pro thing to do or a newbie mistake to make. It just depends on what league you're in. Nuke Tripper's going to go ahead and wall off with a factory and Ghost Academy, two buildings that will pretty much be used in conjunction to build nuclear missiles. Now, RDR Theta is kind of a badass. He majored in math, or at the very least he took one community college and multivariable calculus and is boss balling it up, spilling that info to the ladies at parties about what it means to integrate over the area of a sphere. And she's like, ooh, do you want to integrate over the area of my sphere? And he's like, girl, your head's an egg. This guy doesn't have game, but he knows things, and ladies always like a man who knows things. But seriously, we're going to hop back into the game. Now, Nuke Tripper is going to go ahead and not build a supply depot. This is kind of a key tactic if you want to be proxy ghost nuke rushing. You don't want to build any more than 17 SCVs before transitioning into a ghost, because remember, you have mules, and mules are free, and mules are bullshit. So if you have one depot, that's enough. Stop right there. Maybe you'll need 2 depots, but you know what you do? You forget to mule, and then you use that extra supply call down. It's all in the persuasion. So as we come back, Nuke Tripper, the Face Ripper, is going to go ahead and rush for Cloak, and this is a smart build. He's going to let his singular ghost build up as much energy as possible before that cloaking is done. Now, if any of you studied your SATs, you know that singular can mean having only one, right? Like I have a singular nose, like I have one nose. It can also mean that I have a nose that is beyond comparison, that it is unparalleled in all creation. Sherlock Holmes has a singular talent for solving cases. Jack Bauer has a singular talent for torturing people multiple times a day, given the right circumstances. Day 9 has a singular nose, unparalleled in all creation. Sometimes when I'm carrying my groceries and I have both hands full and I need to press the 5th floor button on the elevator, don't worry. I have a huge nose. Back in the game, Nuke Tripper. Nuke Tripper, going to go ahead and get his singular ghost. And of course, 2 more Ghost Academies, whereby we're not going to need any more supply for this nuclear missile. It's not going to be a problem. It's not really going to be a big deal. Nuke Tripper has a singular ghost, and, well, I don't know how I feel about this second depot from Nuke Tripper. This kind of gets to me. This kind of shows a lack of preparedness of forgetting nukes and going for the extra supply call down, which amazingly is in the game. We have nukes queued up, we have cloaking finished up, and here it comes. Oh! Oh! Now you see me, now you don't. Chrono boost that. Oh, man. How many times has that happened? For any of you who don't know, Google right now Protoss Reporter. Protoss Reporter. You will see the classic sequence that occurs in pretty much every Protoss game at any level, where you're like, dude, I'm good, I got my double forge coming, I have an expansion, I've even been chrono boosting my probes. And then one unit with cloak shows up to your base and you go, Observer, Observer, where's the Observer? I only built one, I've been building Colossus the whole game. Quickly go back to the robo facility. We're trying to chrono out the Observer as fast as possible. Now, many of you know that if you're a Dark Templar and you get into a Protoss base and you see that Robo Bay building, you go for the Robo Bay. Apparently, if you're a nuke in your opponent, if you're in the mood to do a little bit nuking, here it comes. Here it comes. Alright, can he get the Observer out in time? Well, no problem. All you have to do is nuke the Observer. And keep nuking. Keep on, keep quickly. Double pylon. I want to make sure my Robo Bay can be powered. Oh no, now we don't have a Robo Bay. Interestingly, Nuke Tripper went for the destroy his production with nukes build. That's fine. Quickly, when behind, 4-gate. Running a little bit low on them production facilities. RDR Theta certainly wishing he was integrating RD Theta Theta. Thereby making a little bit more sense. Nukes are going off every which way. Bam. Quickly kill him off. Get him. Get him. And we're going to hide in the corner. No, Cybernetics Core going down. Now what do you do? Now there's really two steps to dealing with something that's in your base cloak. What happened? And he died. How tragic. Had at least one shot going down. We're going to go ahead and continue to work away at the production facilities. Now, I was talking a little bit earlier about something that's quite common. Now, as a mathematician, no doubt RDR Theta likes sequential patterns of argument, where the given in our proof of PVT, the given information that we start with is, how do we deal with cloak when we have no detection? The first one, step one, is to shit our pants, right? It's to shit our pants and to look at the minimap and to start scrolling the screen around saying, I know I have an observer somewhere. I know I have an observer somewhere. I know I have an observer somewhere. After this phase is done, we advance on to phase 2. We resume pants shitting, and subsequently we chrono boost our robotics facility. Futilely, because we have a Colossus queued up and we kind of forgot to cancel it, but that's okay. Step 3, cut a hole in the box. No. Anyone? Step 3, box all our units and kill him! Oh, right? We just go, oh my god, I don't have any... To the base! Quickly, to the base! And we try to go kill him, because there's no way he has cloaked units there, or defenses, or anything like that. Not in a million years. RDR Theta is going to try to hide an expansion down at the bottom side. Alright, quickly, go for the counterattack. It's a counterattack. Counterattack, girl. Now, we're out of energy, but that's okay, because RDR Theta is one of those teachers that gave extra credit because you looked a little sad today. Don't worry. Here's an A+ for the team. And I'm going to just stop the game right here. I'm just gonna briefly pause. Now there's some tabs we can open up. This one, he's killed 3 workers. He's killed 3 workers. There's in the units lost tab, we see a little bit more lost for RDR Theta than for the opponent. Now let me just rearrange over here. Wow, isn't this painful? This moment, oh, you tease, I can see it, I know what happens yet, but I want to watch it so bad. It's like when you went home to your parents' house in college and all they had was 56K, and you're like, come on, I know what happens next. Ding! Here we go, and, oh, yes! Excellent. And meanwhile, the counterattack is working amazingly, because interestingly, if we go to the army tab, there's really only Hellions out for Nuke Tripper. He's going to continue to nuke buildings that are unpowered, and Nuke Tripper's going to build a proxy planetary fortress to help save himself. However, due to the incredible micro from Nuke Tripper, well played, says RDR Theta, following it up with a good game. Now, I'm going to note something about Mr. Boss-ass math major arbitrary integral that I think might be off a bit. I don't know. I only talk now. Hold on. Let me drink some Dresden Files water. Excellent. When you've been completely and totally embarrassed and humiliated and shamed by losing to only nukes, there's 2 kinds of positive spins you can put on it. One is honestly what I think RDR Theta is doing, which is where he's saying, well played, you beat me, rats, good game. And then he stops. And then he's done. He actually is satisfied enough saying that. The second kind of person is the sort of person who says well played at the end of the game because they're humiliated and they're trying hard not to show it. They're trying really hard not to show it. This is the guy at the chess tournament that lost to the 4-move checkmate and is like, "Oh, nice! Oh, nice! I didn't see that! Hey, that was pretty smooth of you! Well played, bro! Well played!" And everyone in the chat is going, "I didn't do chess tournaments in high school." And I'm like, well, don't worry, you wouldn't catch the problem with RDR Theta, now would you? But there is that kind of guy, right? The sort of person who doesn't actually understand that there's a boost when he plays F-Zero GX, and he's like trying to maneuver, he's biting his lower lip, he's moving the controller left and right. That's not going to help anything. It's a GameCube, it's not a Wii. And all of a sudden, he gets smoked. He's in dead last. Even all the computers are like, who is this scrub? And he goes, "Nice game, man. Well played. Well played. Really good. Really great. Super good." This is the sort of guy. I got one more. This is the sort of guy who plays poker, you're all in on the turn, and he has ace-2. The board is 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, and he thinks it's not the turn. It's 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 4 cards on the turn. Shut up. Well played. It was a good conversation. Well played. You guys caught me. Really nice. Really, really nice. Let me finish. Right? The guy where it's like 7, 8, 9, 10. He has ace-2. You go all in, and he goes, "You might be bluffing. I don't know. Maybe you're bluffing. I don't know. I don't know." He has a hooded sweater. He puts the hood up. He's wearing sunglasses. You're indoors. It's hot in there. Why is he wearing a hooded sweater? He watches TV. And then he calls. And you say, "I have a straight." And he goes, "Oh! Oh," and he shows his ace-2. He has nothing. And then he's like, "Well played. Good hand. Nice hand. Well played. Good hand. Good hand. Good hand. Good hand. Nice. Well played." I love that guy. Whoever that guy is in whatever game it is, I love that guy. Because you're like, "Nice game, buddy. Rough luck on the ace-deuce. Too bad you didn't know the boost on the freaking F-Zero GX controller. It's not a Wii." This guy. Let's go ahead and hop into part number 2. After that extraordinarily short part number 1, we got to see one quick introductory game where we get to see the showcasing abilities of the nuclear missile. And for part number 2, we're going to do an extensive game, something that I would describe only as magical. We'll see you for part number 2 after this.